Listen, I really wanted this to turn out well. I loved Cat's Eye, I loved this series, and I really wanted to have a nice figure from it. But even when I started to unbox it, I noticed the issues, and I thought to myself, oh boy, here we go again. The parts had far less casting residue, which was a good thing, because it meant I had minimal to zero sanding to do, which was a real pain in the butt last time with the Rui Kisugi figure. It still had some little stubs that I need to cut away, like with the heels too, but it was a whole lot different. However, when I looked at the face, I found it to be quite weird. Now Cat's Eye had always been praised for a more realistic type of anime, with the art style, the body proportions, faces being more realistic than childlike. The author, Tsukuda Hobby, is known for drawing his female characters beautifully, and with Rui being the oldest sister and kind of a mother figure, she's definitely portrayed as a woman in her 30s. It's natural for her to have a more mature face. But the figure's face was way out of proportions. The whole face looked puffy at best, and the distance between the chin and the mouth was almost double what it should be. That made the cheeks disproportionately wide. The mouth was tiny, the eyes were looking kinda compressed, and then the big forehead followed again. The character is known for her elegance and beauty in the series, and the figure really did a disservice to her. So from the get-go, I was having doubts on how I will actually make this work. For the base coat, I used my go-to primer by Vallejo, the ghost grey color, and it was suspiciously easy to apply, at least compared to Ai's figure. Little did I know that when it came to the colors, it became very hard to apply them to the figure. Almost as if the paint or its pigment started to disintegrate. Like when you watch some CSI drama where they analyze some blood samples and with one droplet of chemicals the whole thing falls apart. I had to go over them on the complete layout so many times that the little bottle of paint became almost empty, but at least I got some sort of coverage. I painted her belt light blue despite depicted on the box otherwise, and for the skin I tried something new. Fairy Flesh from the Noctona Fantasy Pro Fairy Flesh Skin Set. It's a nice medium skin tone and it did not require any mixing with other shades, and it had a surprisingly even and thick coverage. I think only had to go over the surface twice. I have to admit I hated the shirt part. The ladies in the show are so beautiful and sexy with their leotards that this completely ruins the whole picture. It made her boxy, and due to its sculpting the material seemed to be very thick, this part portrayed as a thin cotton layer probably. At first I tried to use a new color, Deck Tan by Vallejo, from which I've seen great applications where it turned out beautifully white, but here it was just a greyish blue kind of thing, so I had to paint it over with regular white a couple of times. For the mouth I used a small hint of purple, and for the hair and the mole in the face I used some regular black. I was torn about the eyes as I did not really have a fitting eye decal. I had a fancy one with some very distinctive eyeliner wings that was really out of character for Rui, so I have chosen this one that is looking sideways, but since the whole head is disproportionate, I'm not satisfied with it at all. This time I managed to glue its parts together without pinning them, which was a good thing. I used the same idea and drew the card symbol to the figure base, not to have it completely empty. And there you have it. I wish this became something to be proud of, but it didn't. It was a good learning experience, even if the result wasn't up to my satisfaction. Thank you for watching and see you soon.